Nice.
I am pushing the button to announce the stream.
I just remembered, so I had to kind of wipe my computer because it was acting all funky.
Oh God.
Yeah, like 100% CPU and not a lot of stuff was running, so had to back up stuff and now I had to find where I put all that stuff.
Fun.
I'm hoping I didn't erase my notes because that would make me sad.
Okay, let me get some music going.
All right.
At least while I get the remaining shit together. Okay. I'm in Foundry, and I'm ready when you are. Pay no attention to the music that's playing while I wait.
All right, let me just load my stuff up. I have found my notes. Huzzah.
Nice. Oh God, you actually took notes? Fuck.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Imagine taking notes. Couldn't be me, even though it really should.
I
Ouch.
should, especially for my previous campaign where we got we defeated a dragon, huzzah!
Yeah.
We did not die completely.
Imagine taking notes. Cannot relate. I'm DMing and I don't take notes.
That's
That part
battle
of the
notes.
reason why I stream is so that I can watch back, like, what did I miss? Because I.
Oh, I need information about my quote summon that I was given.
Right. Okay. So, what you will get. Hold up, I can actually add that into your character sheet right now. Oh, shit. Not elevator music. Let's do this one. Okay. You should have the spell Summon Fae. Once per day for free at, I believe, we agreed upon 5th level. Or at least that's what I remember. If not, then, yeah, 5th level, because, yeah. But there you go. Those will be the statistics for it. Just let me
Let's
know.
see here.
I
Where is that
can...
located?
I am not exactly sure if it is a thing that's necessarily written in you can get in D&D Beyond. However, I can create the stat block, put it in for you, and you can
Yeah,
create that as an NPC.
that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I can summon it, but I have no idea what it does.
Yeah. You can read through that right there. There. All right.
Where's there?
I linked it to you.
Oh, I see.
The spell.
I was all looking for it on a different page.
Open importer. I love Trez's work. I don't know if I'm even saying his name right, but good piano.
That guy, that awesome guy.
Yeah. Oh
All
God.
right. Let's do this.
Base spirit. Import. You can hear the music, right? That is playing.
Yes, I can.
Augers. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Hmm. Is it here? Yes, it is. Word entry. Alright. Configure permissions. This is Jess. You are the owner of this one. It's this red circle. Just give me send me any image of a fairy, and I'll give it to you.
Right now or another
Later,
time?
another time. That's not
Okay.
important. Prototype token. This token should have vision of 60 feet, bright vision of 1000. Update that. Okay, we'll just figure that out in a bit then. But you're in, and I want to run a scene for you.
Alrighty.
Cool. Let me just copy and paste your token and move you along. And change it to something slightly more fitting. As the solo ends, and the rest of the song, the orchestra continues on playing, there's a brief lull, and the mild headache from whatever reality-breaking power that Beethoven has while composing seems to give way into something a little bit more familiar, for better or for worse. Up, knife. What? The fuck?
Am I supposed to be in front of the house?
Yeah, but I can't see you on my stream. One moment. Hi there, Green. Okay. Configure permissions. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out here.
It's all good.
Here we are. You will find yourself in front of of the manor you were in before. It's about nighttime right now. And as you look out behind you, the blackness that you see that borders the The screen here, that is all you see. It is an black, empty void. And as you look forward, you'll see a house with warm light and there is laughter. And there is music coming from inside. The map is active. Feel free to move as you wish.
If I go up to the door, is there windows that are
There is.
coming through? If
Uh,
I peek in, what do I see?
um, as you peek through the windows, let me just adjust the walls themselves here. Give me a moment. You can peek through the window on the door, and as you get closer, you can sort of see the entrance to the building. It is a calm, welcoming yellow light inside, fairly well decorated. There are plants, you can almost see it inside. You can swear you see silhouettes of people laughing, enjoying themselves like old friends and family. But
When I
when
touch
you
the knob and turn it, does it open?
well, it does. You're free to go inside if that's what you wish. As you go inside, you will see someone step out from a corner. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, shit, I was holding on to you. My mistake. I didn't realize I had another guest.
I'm so sorry. I should have not.
No. That's fine. Do you need anything? Perhaps a drink? Some food?
No, that's quite all right. Where am I? I've seen this place before.
Oh. They'll kind of like give a bit of an uncomfortable look. Well,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it.
no. If anyone should apologize, it's me. I'm... This is all a little much. Please, if you... Well, don't mind me. Let's just close that. It'll get cold. And he'll shut the door a bit behind you. And you can still see outside into the night and everything. Sorry. If you're here, there's something we need to discuss.
Of course.
Sure you have your own questions. And I probably have a few answers. Please, follow me. And he'll sort of like guide you over. There's really no need to use the dining room. Please, wait in the sitting area here. I assure you it's quite comfortable. Are you sure you don't need anything?
Thank you. I'm fine, but thank you so much for your generosity.
He'll nod. By all means, then, take a seat. He will sit alongside on one of these couches and sort of gaze a little bit at the fire ahead in this room. It is warm. You've been in this house with fire before. It's weird, to say the least, to not need to run away from that and instead have it controlled and comforting. He will begin again. If you're here, then it means that the orchestra, you're one of the people who might be able to stop it. Is that your goal?
It's one of my goals. You see, I need the music, and if saving people along the way helps, then that is wonderful. But it is not my true goal.
What do you mean by that? The music? My music?
Yes. You see, I've lost someone very dear to me. And she kind of plays with her trinket. Those that I worship and help guide me said that the music would help me. You might be able to help me.
I have some means, some magics that can help people rise, but not the long dead.
How about to forget?
He will look at you with a stern gaze, and I need a charisma check from you. Just a flat vibe check here. Oh shit.
Let's see if I can find that. Not the best, but not the worst. She's
He'll
not
kind of
charismatic.
look at you. In a sense, yes. I do have that. What do you wish to do with it?
The person who helps me wants me to help them in return. You see, love can be the most wonderful thing, and yet can also be the most painful. So painful that sometimes you just want to forget. I am not there, thankfully, but someone else chooses the other route.
You... Whomever this being is, this orchestra, it will do irreparable damage to the world if played. If listened to, it would destroy a person.
What if it wasn't a person?
Do you trust this non-person? Do you trust that they will not turn this into something terrible. I regret my creation. I do not wish to unleash it upon the world. If anything should be forgotten, it should be that this piece.
I have thought about it. The trust is very loose, so to say. But I do have the backing of another that I trust with all my heart. So, if both say that this really can help me, then I should follow them. I shall put my faith in them and pray that it does not go the wrong route.
Give me a persuasion check. Yo.
Yo, I be spitting my truths here, yo. Just pouring her heart out to them.
I understand pain. I do. And I understand the pain of wishing to forget that. I understand your plight very clearly. If you believe that this will work, you are one of the last few people I will ever speak to. You're strong enough to make it this far, and I can tell that you believe what you say. So I'm sure you're strong enough to see it through.
Your words are very kind. Thank you.
He does not look pleased, but he looks like the look on his face is like almost like I can't do anything else for this person. Like beyond, like the words that he would say, the face that he's making is more of like, I am going to tell you that in exchange for this, he's going to ask you something in return. He will procure a piece of paper, like some papers from his coat, and he will set them down in front of the table. On the table on the desk there, and he will say, you will see that they are like empty sheet music. There is a contingency cast on these. Should you defeat me, end all of this, you'll get your wish. There's something that, but you must live to see that. And then after handing them to you, you will get these enchanted enchanted sheet music that is seemingly empty, but will manifest itself once a deed has been completed. Do not play it lightly. And if you do play it, gather the most skilled and capable you know.
I thank you. I know that everything has a price. I shall hold these close and be very careful. For now, you have gone through so much. You have done this for me. What can I do for you while we still have these moments of peace?
In addition to that, I'd like to offer my thanks and apologies. I cannot apologize enough. My deeds are reprehensible. If this song is played out the way it is, the world as we know it will change. I beg you. It takes everything out of me to give you every slight advantage. This conversation is excruciating.
Then I shall not let it drag on any longer.
No. Ask anything you need. The king in yellow. The king. Not me. The point to his own crown above his head. This is a mark of a fool, not a king.
Can it be
He does not care for us. He does not care for mortals or any being. I was a fool when I made a deal with him to hear. He intends on creating a weapon with this song, piercing into oblivion, into the nothingness, and pulling a weapon to kill another being on the scale as the same scale, if not grander than him. Both are terrible. Both beings are worth destroying. But if this will accelerate everything, and there will be a war soon between a great dreamer and a Yellow King. The world will not survive that.
Great dreamer?
Bigger than you. Older, perhaps, than your goddess. These beings. We are ants in a battlefield. However, there is a way to stop this. The king wants a weapon. Once he has it, he'll be content to leave the world alone. Once he has that weapon, all people like me will need to do is add more to his ranks. But until the time for wars comes, they'll be free to live their own lives, to be whoever they wish. Damned though they will be, They won't be aware of it.
There's no other way to stop him?
That is the best option. The other way. And he'll sort of bite his tongue a little bit. Wait, well, not his tongue, his lip. More general. Quicker, easier. Requires less precision. And he'll point to himself. You must end me. End everything. When I see you next, I will not have the clarity of mind to offer you much mercy, but I will do what I can to assist. But you must have the strength to do it. In order to save all others bound by the king, you must end everything at the very peak. No later, no sooner. End it sooner than that, and the weapon will not manifest, and the Hoster will simply try again, not with me, but with someone else. End it later, and the effects of Oblivion will spread. Silence my orchestra, destroy the instruments, and you will be able to buy yourself more time. But you must be careful.
Why? Why must we be careful?
I cannot show you mercy. You'll point to the crown again.
My comrades. They also have that above their head. Is there any hope for them?
There is hope so long as they do not reach my state. For I am an avatar for the king himself, and though I thrash and fight against it, it will. When I next see you, it will overtake me. And I will not show you mercy. Or I'll try. But I cannot promise it.
But to the king, what did he promise you to make you agree to his terms?
I suffered with a terrible curse. A haunting silence filled my life as I grew deaf. And as I continued, I heard music that I could not express, that I could not write down. People deserve to hear it. And soon, unfortunately, through that music, I'll admit that I might have created more and more servants to the king. But I was free to live as I saw fit. However, I soon became too valuable an asset, and he took control of me. I wanted to continue creating long after I probably should have. And I suppose this is my punishment for trying.
We all have our flaws.
Yes. Yes, we do. If you fail, if you let the music reach its peak and do not stop the crescendo, know that a great weapon will be created, a blade of true devastation. Once it is made, I do not know what will happen.
Does anyone else know?
He'll shake his head. I believe, however, that if I do not know if you should take it or someone else, but you may use it to sever connections, to sever more than just blood and bone.
What?
If the others, the two controlled with the crown, if they attempt to wield the weapon and present it to the king, or if I do, you can take hold of it yourself, or anyone can, and attempt to sever that connection. I believe he'll shake his head a bit. It's a gamble. Or
A gamble we might have to try.
he'll nod. Or alternatively, you try and push it back to where it came. I'm not sure how. But if you have the assistance of powerful beings, perhaps your god will show their favor. I do not expect to live through this. There are other ways. There are worse ways to go.
She just kind of slightly, very softly nod her head in silence. Is there any of your last wishes? We do have a bard. Maybe he could write a ballad of you. Or maybe he would like to give him something to play as a memory of you. Not for what you are now, but what you were. Who you really were before the madness.
That would be nice. Thank you. The bard might prove the sort of another thing the bard could do. You all do not know the way the music goes. If you could guide the song to a new direction as well, that is another way you may interrupt it.
This bard, he, how to put it lightly, would probably not be one of my first choices, but everything seems to be a gamble at this point.
There is one safe bet. He'll sort of smile a little like an it's okay type of thing. I am sorry that I have wrapped all of you into this mess. But I'm glad that something good might come from it. If you do see the one you love, cherish them. Not many people can bring back the dead after all.
She kind of takes her, like, butterfly trinket around her necklace and kind of holds it tight as she looks down, almost with watery eyes. I love them so much. I'd give anything for this second chance. I hope I am doing the right thing.
He will turn to you. Do not give anything. Do not. If you loved them this much, it means that they loved you as well. As you are. As you were. The last
Thank
thing
you.
anyone wants is to come back to one they do not recognize. I see you. Despite everything that happened, you are still exactly who you wish to be. Do not compromise on that. Or else you might end up like me. He'll give you like a self-deprecating chuckle. Do you have any more questions? Anything I can ask her?
The king. Does he have any weakness? Is there anything my comrades can do to even fight him? He seems like such a strong foe, almost impossible to defeat. Like he's a god.
Not quite a god. It took me a while to understand the difference. Gods, as you know them, the power they have is the power we give them. They are only as strong as the faith that they held. Anyone can create or even become a god with enough favor. That is the beautiful thing about mortals, that we can create our own saviors. But these beings, they are not built by us, and they do not care for us. They are independent of anything we do. However, he'll give you like a sly smile. That means that if we kill them, if they are slain, we can sing ballads of their death, and they will never return. I do not know if they have any weakness, but everything, even they have fears. The King in Yellow would not wish to destroy the Great Dreamer if they did not pose a threat to each other. But both pose a threat to us. Maybe we won't find it now, but someday. Perhaps in the future. Perhaps we'll find it by searching through our past. But I'm hopeful. Caitlin, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, that was so close to a 1.
Holy shit.
I was looking at my dice because it's a little slower on my end, and I thought it was like, shit, it's gonna be a 1, and then it rolled to that dirty 20.
Let's go. You love to see it. The blade, the very weapon that the King in Yellow wishes to create. He wishes to create it because it can be used against a dreamer. Who's to say it can't be used against him? If your goal is to end or weaken him, that would be a good way to start.
So much info, so much lore.
I hope this is, like, interesting.
Oh
or
yeah,
fun.
oh yeah, I am typing away here.
I hope this is, like, fun for everyone. For you, because, like, I've been sitting on this for a while, and I've been meaning for this conversation to happen for a bit. I was gonna have, like, a whole session just be this.
Freaking murder hobos, dear lord. The time I finally get calm emotions is after the big battle when I can't even use it.
He will turn to you. To be truthful, though, I am not sure which is the bigger threat. The king or the dreamer. I've seen flashes of what it's capable of. And it horrifies me. I do not know if that is the King in Yellow, placing visions in my mind so that I am less conflicted, or if it is the truth. But if even a bit of it is true, he will look to you at this moment, pure seriousness in his face, I am afraid. I'm afraid of what it would mean. But they will fight. And they'll step on us in their battlefield like blades of grass or specks of dirt.
Then we must do what we can.
Precisely.
For now, the Golden King.
Yes.
Next, the Dreamer. Hopefully it does
Yes.
not come to that.
Thank you, miss. Not many would listen to me. After everything.
I am not here to judge. I am just trying to do what is best in the way I know possible.
That's all anyone can do. You will... At this point, you'll not lay down, but rest on the couch. The quiet conversation. It turns to things slightly more mundane. The music, the sounds. You'll hear laughter in the other room as if this place was once some place that had true merit to culture, to society. And it relaxes you a bit. It comforts you. It makes you feel a little bit rested. Take a long rest.
Awesome. I'll close my eyes and kind of clasp them together almost in like a prayer, saying, I hope that you find peace.
As the night comes to an end, you will see that Beethoven has actually come back with a small set of tea, and he's been drinking for a bit. There is another cup for you as well. I'm not sure if you've taken it or not. It doesn't. But he poured from the same... It's not poisoned.
Yeah.
Like,
she'll
I
probably,
feel like I should
everything.
preface that.
Yeah, after everything, she would take a cup of tea and enjoy it with him. Just kind of taking in the calm. While she can.
It will feel like hours have passed. And he will finally turn to you. I believe our time here, it'll end soon. But know that I will do everything I can to help. I am sorry that it has come to this.
She slowly nods her head. I thank you for everything. I will end this, so you will not suffer anymore.
He'll smile, and he'll get up from the chair and, make a gesture as if to guide you out of the room. Boop, 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 boop. He'll open the door for you. And as you step outside, you'll see that the inky black void that was surrounding the manor itself has turned into something more akin to swirling violet and purple stars. Bluish, white specks of light. And as you face the unknown, you'll find yourself exactly in your element. And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
That was wonderful. And so,
Mhm.
was that considered a short rest?
Long rest.
Oh, even better. Thank you.
All right, so let me explain some of the mechanical thing, like bases behind his hints that he gave you.
I think I have an idea.
But because he had this conversation with you, I want to clarify certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy the instruments to reduce the volume and of the song. If it reaches a certain volume, you will have failed, and the song will have been completed. However, as he stated, that is not necessarily the end. It is just a time for desperate action. However, if you manage to kill him, end everything right at the song's peak, which functionally would be sound level 9, not a turn before, and it has to be that round of combat. A turn later, and it'll be over. Everything would be over. If you can do that, then you can create the weapon that could harm Hoster, sever connections to the King in Yellow. You can do that while containing the spread of Oblivion.
And then he said not to do it before, right?
If you do it before, Hoster's weapon will not appear. The reason that you would not want to do it before is because, yes, it will be over. You will have completed and saved the world. However, he will try again. Some other day, some other way. And you might not be there to stop it.
Gotta get him at 9. Got it. 9's the word. Now, whether anyone listens to me or not, who knows?
However,
maybe calm emotions might help.
You would, this is an elder being, however, which means time almost doesn't matter to it. So you might even die before he tries again.
This is true.
So
could be 1,000 years into the future for all I know.
Yeah. But that is more or less what you can expect. Kill him at level 9 and if you do that, Hoster will suddenly not give a fuck as much of a fuck about mortals anymore because he's gotten what he wanted. A weapon. At that point, he'll only need an army, which can be grown through other means that are not as controlling. If the weapon is created and the damage is contained, well, straight up, if the weapon is created, the King in Yellow will likely never need another avatar in the way that Beethoven was.
Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Those are the mechanical and story reasons. And what I will also tell you are 2 traits of the fight. The first one is mournful. I'm sorry, not mournful. I'm going to change the name, but regretful. In that Beethoven will have actions and turns where he attempts to help you finish the fight. He does not want this to happen, but he has to see it through. And the last turn, something I'm sure you kind of would have seen coming anyway. But this is a fun modifier called The World Watches. Depending on this fight, it will rewrite the lore for all of my campaigns. And that would contain the King in Yellow. And any future campaigns that would contain the King in Yellow.
Oh.
The world is watching. So do what you do best.
Don't say that. Don't say that. My best right now in both campaigns is mild support and dying. Well, not really dying, just passing out a lot.
I think you'll do good enough.
In my defense, we were up against a 3-headed thunder dragon, okay?
Yeah. Alright.
And it did in literally like 1 swoop with 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
With me being on my broom.
Okay. Well, that will just about do it for this. That's all the meta knowledge that I could give you. And also any story beats that you might want before what might lead to your character dying.
The way I see it as, she can die, you know,
Listen,
trying.
if there's
the worst case scenario, she goes back to her lover. That's how she sees it.
Yeah. Listen, no matter what happens, the worst case, like from a story standpoint, dying at the final boss, not that bad.
This is true.
All right. Take care. I'm going to raid Shadow Legends. And then I am going to go pass out. This only
Sounds
took
good.
about an hour.
Thank you so much. I had so much fun. It was
Bye.
great. Bye.
All right.